Okay.
Yeah, basically, you would find Lorne at some point, like,
Yeah,
when people are preparing to go into Cairo.
well, I was gonna say, for times you could have grabbed Lauren before Cairo as well. She was helping prep, with extra supplies because I used, what was it? I used my experience to bump up the
Mhm,
the stores and stocks. So
mhm.
there is a point there where she is actually wherever our storage is for stuff and just kind of mulling around in there and helping stock things. So that would be
Okay.
a good time to grab her as well.
Okay, yeah. Mindy will, Mindy's presence is usually announced by Grim finding someone first.
So Grim finds Lauren.
Hmm.
She turns around from whatever box she is handling. Oh,
The
hello.
angle is terrifying.
Which angle?
The angle of Grim probably looking up at Lorne?
Is it the angle that you perceive, Lauren? That's
Yes.
terrifying.
Yes.
Hello.
There's a pause. There's a beep that your audio has been registered. And then there's a stand by.
I love. Lauren
Stand by.
awaits.
Stand. Hi.
Hello.
Mindy pops in the doorway.
Oh. Oh, in the doorway. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I was expecting to see you on. Hello, how are you?
Um, I am adequate.
Um, trying to warrant whether or not an empathy. You know what? Why not? Just gonna toss an empathy right at you right off the bat to find out how you're doing, how you're feeling, what is the general mood of this conversation. That's 6 successes, by the way.
They are currently neutral.
Okay. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I guess I could help you with those boxes, but also I got stuff.
Stuff. Lorne's
Mm-hmm.
interests are piqued.
I know that expression.
I am curious.
Yeah, I know that expression. 1 second. Uh, so, are you curious about what I possibly said to Harkin in order to get him to agree for us to wait for Rye?
Of course.
Well, I can tell you a little bit of it, but you gotta promise me something.
Ah, stipulations. Very well.
Yes. What I'm gonna tell you is super fucking dangerous for you to even know. So, this is when you tell me. No, you would prefer not to know. Secondly, don't tell anyone that I told you this.
All right.
Thirdly, I'll figure that out.
So, what is this theoretical information I am not to know?
Lao Prime, so that one job we did, Lao Prime, where we met Minerva and the VIs,
Yes.
is connected to the station that we got. The that Freya basically held us at gunpoint and made us go to.
Connected how?
Well, they were working on the same Terran project.
Interesting.
I will not tell you the name, because just the name can send some red flags for people. But
That is all right.
I figured out that there was a connection between them, and that's how I met Harkin. Because Harkin is researching a similar connection with other places.
I presume the information was shared with him.
Yes. Kinda. Sorta.
Pique his own curiosity.
Yes.
Well played.
Yes.
Yes.
So, now you know. Hana also knows. Because Hana knows a lot of things, and I went to Hana for backup. Hana doesn't like me looking into it.
As we have learned, there are some things that are best not known.
Uh-huh.
I am curious why you are bringing this to me.
Because I know that you are a very curious soul.
You know me well.
I know you enough to know that.
Smile.
And I'm telling you so that, they pause. They continue to help Lorne with boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ones near the floor.
Yep, things get moved. Shuffle, shuffle, clang, clang. Some food item drops. Lorne picks it up. Is about to set it away and decides that she wants to eat it because it's like a bar or something.
I'm telling you because this is something you don't want to be curious. That curiosity will test how many lives you have.
This is one of those things that I must not press then.
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
telling you a little bit so you know not to go looking at the larger picture. I mean, it's kind of hypocritical because I'm already looking at the larger picture, but I already kind of know too much.
Thank you.
I figure it's the least I could tell you considering you were in the room with me.
I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee I will not be pressing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a promise.
Mm-hmm. It's like Harkin's entire life goal kind of deal.
Is he not endangering himself by pursuing such knowledge?
Yeah, but he's been really careful about it. That's why he has that reputation of being a crazy old eccentric. Everyone knows him as a crazy old eccentric enough that like half the stuff he says flies by the radar. But if anyone tries to kill him, then it mean that what he was saying was right. Or that's how he explained it to me.
Let us hope that his logic is sound.
Yeah.
Lorne will
It's
hand a little nutritious bar that she sees over to Mindy.
Mindy will take it. Yeah, it's here, just so you know, like how big and how dangerous this kind of deal is. It's possibly connected to the ferryman.
Somehow I am not surprised.
But yeah. Look out for yourself, Lorne.
To you as well. Thank you again, Mindy. And for your help. That too.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think about you.
That is alright. Some things take a while to figure out.
It's less the gestures at Lorne long thing and more the quits. I can't really get a read on you.
I would say when they paused, Lorne, like you see the crawl of an eyebrow slowly raise.
Uh-huh.
But that is the only betrayal of her
Uh-huh.
emotion.
Uh-huh.
As I said, some of these things take time. I, for one, am glad that it is not my physical appearance that bothers you so.
I get a read on you. Also, you are you talk a lot of religion.
She nods.
But like, I have decided that you're not bad.
Thank you. I am glad to not be bad by your regard. And as she turns to move some more boxes, she asks over her shoulder, "What is your favorite color?"
Green? No, purple actually. Everyone just thinks it's gonna be green.
Purple for sure?
Purple.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, are you gonna try and beat something?
I might.
Did you like the faces?
The what?
The faces?
Faces, the faces. I'm trying to remember.
The beads. They gave you beads with emojis on them.
That's right. Yes, those are already hanging in my room.
If you ever do something with that, I'm actually kind of curious what you'd make.
She turns towards Mindy. I actually wasn't. I hadn't thought to make anything other than string them up so I could see them.
Mm-mm.
But I will consider projects with them, if you wish.
Nah. I said if.
I will let you know. In the meantime, does a bracelet sound good?
No. Might get caught while working.
Necklace?
You know what? If you don't make if you're gonna try and make something with me in mind, don't make it for me. Make it for Grim, because I don't really wear accessories.
All right. I will figure something out. Can you give me measurements?
Get a ding in your inbox with Grim's dimensions.
Thank you. I'll figure something out. Maybe a cover or something that'll wrap neatly without...
He already flies around with a little scythe.
Oh, he's got a little something on him?
He has a little scythe.
Okay. Then she's already eyeballing Grim and thinking of other places to hang things without, like, catching on anything.
Mm-hmm. Grim also has the lady housing under him now.
That's right.
As Lorne would have definitely heard Mindy saying, he has a posse.
Maybe something utilizing elastic so it sticks. Perfect fit.
Yeah, I'll leave you to. I'll leave that to you. I don't know a lot about handicrafts. I can like sew pants together, but that's different.
Being able to do that is always handy.
Mm-hmm. How'd you get into beading? Your bead thingy.
Something to do with my hands. Kept me busy when I was little. My mother showed
You
me.
just stuck with it?
Mm-hmm.
There.
It is meditative. In a way, dancing is and is not.
Wait. What? Oh, wait, you do the ballet, right?
I do.
Do you do anything else?
I do those things.
No. I meant like any other kind of dance.
I have not practiced any others.
You see the very clear Mindy expression of I have an idea.
3. Is it a good idea? Or are you being a gremlin over there?
It is an idea that is of course lorne relevant. It is neither good. It is not an expression of good or bad. It is simply
It is chaotic neutral. I will take suggestions.
Do you dance to music or do you just dance?
Sometimes to music, sometimes to my own thoughts.
Okay.
It depends on the purpose of the dance. I will confess that laugh does not bode well.
What? This is just how I laugh, okay?
Menacingly.
It's not menacing. Is it menacing?
A little.
Really?
In the way that I know that there is mischief afoot.
Then that's not menacing.
Menacing.
That's just me.
Menacing Mindy.
It's Mindy Sing.
Mindy C.
Mindy Sing. Okay. I was just thinking. I like music.
Mm-hmm.
I like remix music.
I am aware.
I could. If you would be interested in trying new styles at all, or dancing to different kinds of music, I have music. I just also kind of think that if you learned how to breakdance, that would be interesting.
Okay, we're gonna roll to see if Lorne knows what breakdancing is here. This would be, what do you think, straight brains?
Maybe?
Chow. Well, she knows it.
You know what it is.
Her opinion on it, however, is neutral. I am aware of the form. I
think you can have a lot of fun spinning around and stuff. It's like, I mean, you already spin around.
It is different. I will consider it.
If you ever want to go through a new door, Lorne, they do a little two-fingered salute.
I shall let you know. Perhaps I shall research in the meantime.
That's pretty much what I wanted to say.
All right.
Careful, and right. Lorne?
Hmm?
If I ever tell you in the field to not look at something, please Please trust me. Because like the previous humor in the ship has left their face. They've gone completely serious.
I know they've said it a couple times to not. And I'm trying to think if there's any time that Lorne has gone against that. And I don't recall any moments where
I think Lorne was definitely tempted.
she was tempted, but I don't think
with
she did.
with the glory days at least.
Yeah. I have already been heeding your words. You have my promise.
Thanks. I wouldn't say it for no reason.
I believe you.
Especially now that you know what kind of stakes.
There are some things that must not be known.
Mm-hmm.
And she does like a incline of her head is like a nod.
They reach out to you, but they're definitely not tall enough to like pat your shoulder, so they just kind of like pat your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And they just say, "My opinion of you has moved up from neutral to oh, at least someone has sense."
I thank you. I do hope to ascend this totem pole of approval.
Neutral to sensible. That's where you're at.
She does a slight bow.
Well, I think we can call it there.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what Mindy wanted to say.
Thank you for this wonderful RP.